No.
Oh, why
We
not?
watched his documentary, actually. That was really
fantastic,
good.
by the
That
way.
was
Watch
really
that.
good.
The Dark Side of the Ring?
Yeah.
That was good,
really
right?
good. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Have you been watching those?
We watched the Macho Man one. I've seen the Brody Lee one. I saw that one.
Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser Brody, yeah. Saw that
Brody
one.
Lee is a different guy.
He's actually Luke Harper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why I mixed them up. It was
Fascinating stuff that Vice is doing. It's really good work.
well, like they don't take like a side. They just like, this is what we know.
Yeah. Well, what they know by the interviews that they're doing.
The people
What
they
found
interview
out.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one with Savage, when you interview like Hogan's wife, like I'm sure she has a view, but it doesn't mean that that's how it actually happened. It's just what she remembers.
Yeah.
We had a good laugh at the name thing again the other night with Linda Hogan. It's like,
Were they calling her Linda Hogan in this too?
I feel like
Yeah.
they were.
They were,
Linda
right?
Because she was
Hogan,
referring to herself as Hogan's wife.
and Brooke Hogan and
Well, no, Brooke was. You saw Brooke and Nick, but they didn't talk to them.
But
no.
why is she calling herself Linda Hogan?
And a lot of stuff she was talking about was like hearsay. I imagine her driving in a car and her hair blowing in the wind. Now, this didn't actually happen, but it's how I imagine it for this scene. It's like, oh.
It was strange.
It was weird, yeah. She'd no real.
She's very dramatic with everything she says.
She misses TV.
But she was there.
Right.
True.
She
Yeah.
was there.
She was a friend of Elizabeth's.
Yeah.
So
You know,
She
was
says that.
She was Hogan's wife
Yeah.
in that time,
yeah.
and Macho and Liz were hanging out with them. So she knows certain things. What got me was the stuff about Lex Luger.
Oh, I knew about
Yeah.
that. I read his book about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but the way Bischoff is like, I don't like Lex. Lex is not a good guy. And then he talked to Lex and he's like, well, I forgive him because he feels bad about it. I'm like, yeah. I don't know.
He manned up about it. He screwed up.
Yeah, but she's dead and he's not, you know? So no matter how much you man up about it, you're still kind of...
Yeah, but Lex was.
I'm not going to say at fault, but you're a contributing factor to her death.
Yeah.
without
right?
question, but
he got her pilled up. He beat her up. Like, Lex.
Oh, beat her up. Like.
What? What do you mean? Did you not watch the documentary?
Like.
He beat her up. They said she fell downstairs and got 2 black eyes. Did you not understand the context there? He beat her up.
They all said it, didn't they? They kinda,
he wasn't arrested
was
for
implied.
that, though. He wasn't arrested for beating.
Wally?
yeah. It was implied. It was kind of, they kind
Okay,
of
you
said
can
she...
imply that. He wasn't arrested for that, though.
Okay. However, my opinion of Lex Luger after that documentary was like, ooh, Lex was a real piece of garbage.
He was worse before because Bischoff said like he was such like a narcissist. He lived the gimmick.
The narcissist.
He was. He completely like believed in himself. Like the way he would talk to everybody.
Yeah.
But for him to man up like that, he had changed. He had saw that. Because he wouldn't accept
Hey, I used to
responsibility.
do a lot
before.
of drugs and beat up women, but my body broke down on me, and now I don't beat anybody up anymore. I've changed. Okay. I still think, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying what happened was right.
What I'm saying is fuck Lex Luger is my basic point. Fuck Lex Luger. He sucks. He was a terrible wrestler. He had a great physique. He looked like $1 million.
He's paying for it now.
But he's paying for it now.
He is.
He definitely was on steroids.
He admits
You
it.
know, Lex Luger sucks. You know, no one likes Lex Luger. That's my point.
Scott Hall said he's one of the best wrestlers of all time.
Well, Scott Hall also said that the screw job was a work.
He lived that lifestyle, and he's still living that lifestyle.
He killed a man, didn't he?
Razor?
Yeah, that was self-defense, though.
Did he?
Yeah, he shot a man.
No
Because the guy
way.
was gonna shoot. The guy pulled the gun on him.
There's so much I don't know about
According
wrestling.
according to the story.
Eyewitnesses verified the story.
Yeah, well, okay.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You killed
It's
him.
my shock face.
You learn a lot
Razor.
on David Johnny.
You do. Like, so even before, like, I would be a naive wrestling fan because I'd watch the wrestling and then I wouldn't maybe research anything behind it. Like, when you guys used to talk about Macho Man, I was kind of going, oh, I didn't know any of that. You were talking about, don't you look at her and all that. And I was like, what?
Yeah,
and then when I was watching the documentary, I was kind of going, wow, all this stuff happened. Like,
was real.
This guy was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
He was like,
very...
I always thought it was a gimmick. Like, I always thought I was just playing that kind of, she's my wife, don't even look at her. And then it was like, wow, that was him.
Yeah.
Which it makes it
why it
even
was
cooler.
good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. but
It's a bit scary.
still a bit creepy. Yeah,
Bit creepy. And
great episode though. It was amazing.
Probably why their marriage didn't work out.
It's the only one I've seen now of those.
Fascinating to me that after they were divorced, he goes to WCW and gets her a job there.
Yeah,
Like, they're not together anymore. They don't speak.
Right.
They're not.
but he gets her.
But he takes care of her and keeps her in the wrestling business.
Well, yeah.
You
Which
saw,
probably not a good idea, given she then met Lex and it led to her demise.
but you saw the interview afterwards, like when he found out that she had passed. Like he felt really bad
Oh
about
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, he
you can
wanted-
tell he loved her.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
He
he
wanted her
always
to be
loved her.
happy. Like, and if you truly love someone
Yeah.
like that, that's what you do.
I think Macho came off well enough in the documentary.
At the end,
He-
especially
he didn't
when-
come off as bad as Lex Luger.
No.
I thought they really could have spin it more negatively towards him because near the end of his WCW run, he really changed in terms of his physique. And it seemed like he was even crazier because he would attack women during Nitro. Nitro would just go off the air with him attacking women. It's like, what the heck just happened?
Send for the man.
Right.
Right.
But they didn't show that part. So
They didn't show any of that stuff.
Yeah, they did paint him fairly
Yeah.
well at the end. They were saying how good he was to
Yeah, nice
kids and
guy
stuff,
and
and he
everything.
was.
well, that kid thing was also like, what the heck? He kind of threatened the kid, didn't he, as well?
Yeah, he did. He's like, okay.
Do it down the camera. There we go.
There you go.
Wally's directing.
Yeah, I like.
Okay, kid. If you do your homework, there's gonna be no problems. But if you don't, the Macho Man's gonna come get you. It's like, oh, that's
Yeah. I'd say
a
he
frightening
looked under his bed at
experience.
night and all, going, "There's Macho
it's
Man
like,
under there."
Oh man, I forgot to do my homework. Macho Man's gonna come kill
Yeah.
me. Like what?
Yeah.
Also, they didn't address the Stephanie McMahon rumors, which was disappointing.
It wasn't really necessary for
Wally,
it.
you know about that?
No,
No.
I'm so naive.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Okay, tell us.
Well, Dave has actually talked to Lanny about
Okay.
it, too, so that's the fun part.
Did you know that Stephanie McMahon is an anagram for Macho Man's penis?
No, that is so random.
You guys try too hard for stuff like that.
It's just
way
it's
too
true.
much.
It's true.
It's nice that it's true, but it's just
Stephanie
you're looking
McMahon,
for
man.
There
something.
are rumors that Stephanie McMahon.
I'm trying to work it out in my head here.
Yeah, well, write it down. You'll get it
Yeah,
later.
wow.
Ooh yeah.
Dig it.
Snap into a Slim Jim. So
Made him money.
Yeah.
there are rumors that Macho and Stephanie had a relationship that
Wow.
Vince probably didn't know about.
Yeah.
And that may have been the reason why
Okay.
Macho Man abruptly left the WWE and went to
What
WCW.
age would she have been?
She would have been probably under the legal age.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was doing the maths
Yeah.
there in my head. I was thinking she was young then, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, possibly legal. I'm not sure. I haven't done the math, but you know, it's all rumors, and everybody, most people say, "Oh, it's not true. It's not true."
Yeah.
However, what did Lanny Poffo say when I asked him?
No comment.
Yeah.
Yes, that means some truth to that.
Yeah. He didn't want to go into it.
No.
Nope. But he knew
Man's business is Macho Man's business.
he knew exactly what you were talking about. So
Oh, he knew exactly what
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I said it to him.
That means he did do it. Was Macho Man's business is Macho Man's business, you know? Yeah.
well, he wasn't in the room, right? So.
Macho Man was really good to kids. Was he,
Yeah,
though?
was he? Yeah.
Was he?
I'm going to have to rewatch that bit again now and just put Stephanie into that scene and then go,
You're
When is my
you're
flight
not
leave?
even sure about that.
when is our flight going?
You're not even sure about that, so don't be throwing accusations.
Not true. I'm not saying it's true. A lot of people have denied it. His brother said no comment. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Who knows what really happened? They'll probably never say. Stephanie, I would probably deny it. No one really has the balls to ask Stephanie to her
Yeah.
face. It's kind of like, it's an uncomfortable question.
And who came out
it's
with
like
it?
no one asks Triple H about China anymore. No one's like,
No.
hey, do you
happened?
think you had anything to do with China's downward spiral and her eventual death? No one's
Yeah.
gonna ask Triple
No,
H that.
no.
No one's
Yeah.
gonna say, "Hey, Stephanie, did you have sex with Macho Man when you were 16?" No
I
one's
reckon
gonna...
you would. I reckon you'd
No,
say.
I'd be scared to do that. I'd be scared. They're billionaires. They can,
Yeah.
they can disappear me. I don't know. So I don't think.
Wow.
I don't think it happened. I personally don't think it
Yeah.
happened. But there are rumors and people.
Where did it
talk.
start from? Who started it?
have
They
no
just come
idea.
out there. Just
It's just been out there for years.
wow.
It's just one of those wrestling rumors.
That'll be a new episode. You should do a new program, Wrestling Rumours.
Oh
Be
man,
good, yeah.
there are some
Yeah.
crazy stories.
Yeah.
Jimmy Snuka.